Hello and welcome to PlayStation Racer. My name is Mitchell Morgan and today I am back with another one of those terrible rejoin educational videos. I'm not specifically going to pick on anybody. Trucks is the unfortunate candidate in this one, but this is more about educating people about thinking about your rejoin when you've had a problem. It's just unfortunate that last night Trucks gave me the most perfect opportunity to put this video together. It was an awful rejoin that affected nearly the whole of the field, and for that reason I thank Trucks for the ability to put this video together, and I hope that all of us can learn a little bit from this video about how not to join the track when you've thrown it off yourself or somebody has bumped you off. Whatever circumstances, you've just got to be careful how you join. So that is the incident. Going through the right-hander, he drops it, he puts it onto the grass, he then joins onto the racing line, and then behind him is complete and utter chaos that affects people. Well, I was quite far down in the field and the incident even affected me. So let's have a look at some of those in slow motion. So we pick up the first corner with Trucks. He's going really well. He's in second place, chasing down Unfazed. Behind him he's got Mad Max quite some way back, so in clear air with nothing to worry about. Going really well across these curbs, and then we're going to come down into this long, fast left-hander, where if you're good, you can pick up the inside of the curb and it can drag you around, but unfortunately he drops the back end of the Porsche into the barrier onto the grass. But then unfortunately, instead of waiting or carrying on around on the grass, he pulls onto the racing line, and there's a whole load of cars that come around. We've got a black one into the barrier, we've got the AMG into the barrier, and then unfortunately going down the hill here, he just rage quits. So not only have we had a bad join, a rage quit on top, which is just crazy. We're on board with Sancho, who's got a beautiful view of this. You can see as these cars are all coming around the corner, they're completely unsighted. And it's really interesting here because this completely opens up for Sancho and he manages to keep it to the left-hand side, avoids all of the aggravation and then goes through. But you can see the carnage that that rejoin has caused, and that could be avoided if it just stayed over to one side. We're on board with Speedy here, who is one of the cars that really comes off worst out of this. Speedy takes the inside line for this corner, which is the normal with Grenster going around the outside, and as you can see they're completely unsighted of the car that is off the track. There's a little telltale smoke, but then at this point there's nowhere for him to go. He can't go left, he can't go right, he's going to pile into the back of the other car. He swings out to the right, he takes out Grenster at the same time, tries to get back on the track. The AMG's unbalanced and bang into the radar and around he goes. And of course the other car that got taken out in this was Grenster badly. Grenster was going around the outside of Speedy B, leaving some space on the inside. Speedy's then just coming through. He's got a nice run there. We're going to get some good side-by-side action, but no, Speedy has to come across to avoid him. Catches the front of Grenster. Grenster's into the barrier. So there's what, 2, 3 cars that are involved with this one. I then get into the back of Grenster because he's trying to recover as well as I come around the corner trying to avoid all of the carnage. And you've got at least 2, 3, maybe 4 cars involved with this one. You can see at this moment I'm trying to watch where I'm going, on the brakes, off the brakes. I was watching the car rejoining on the left hand side, didn't notice Grenster coming in, and then I get a 4-second penalty for hitting Grenster, which completely destroyed my race. So here we can see that Trucks is into the barrier, he's on the grass. He needs at this point to be looking at his radar, number one, but also the track map in the top right hand corner. There are loads of cars coming around. You just got to stay on the grass at this point. Do not go on the racing line on a blind curve because everybody's going to come through. D-Locks just glancing the back of that car. That then put Speedy off. Speedy put Grenster off. Sancho managed to get through the middle. and Trucks is just, well, in the middle of the track now. In my mind, he should be right over on the grass, letting all that lot go through. Speedy, trying to control it, drops it into the barrier. And at this point, obviously, Trucks is thinking, oh my goodness, what have I done? I've just got to get out of this race because I have caused complete and utter chaos behind. So please, guys, if you do go off the track for any reason, whether it's your fault or somebody else's, when you're rejoining, please look at that track map in the top right of the screen and just make sure that there aren't people coming around behind you. I hope you found this video useful. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new around here, please consider hitting the subscribe button, and I'll see you on another video coming very soon. For now, take care. Bye bye.